What's going on YouTube? Got a new protein powder review for you today. This is of Muscletech's Nitrotech. Muscletech currently has like a ton of protein options, and this is just one of them. If you saw my older reviews, you've seen I've already done Phase 8. They have like 4 new things coming out. Nitrotech itself now has like its own little series. As power. It's like PM, like a power Nitrotech, a PM Nitrotech. So Muscletech just has a crazy amount of proteins on the market right now. But this is just the original Nitrotech in the decadent brownie cheesecake flavor. Let's go with the flavor first. Decadent brownie cheesecake. That's not a flavor you get a lot. I mean, I'm happy about that because I get sick of the chocolate vanilla cookies and cream. I don't know if they're still making it. I think it was limited edition for the holidays. That's just what I think because it says limited edition, so I think it's just like holiday flavor. Anyways, personally, it was alright. I mean, I was expecting to be better. It didn't exactly taste like cheesecake to me. I won this along with a bunch of other people to review it. They were higher up on the flavor than me. Like they personally loved it or whatever. So I didn't hate it. So if you see this, it's a good safe flavor. Just go ahead and grab it. I didn't love it, but a bunch of other people did. As far as mixability, mixes in perfectly fine. Water or milk, I've done both. I usually use anywhere from 6 to 12 ounces of water, 6 ounces for 1 scoop, 12 ounces for 2 scoops. Both were fine. Both mixed completely well, perfectly well. No chunks, no floaters, no sinkers, no nothing like that. So let's go to the information panel. So serving size is 44 grams. In one of these 2-pound containers, you get 21 servings. You may notice that's a little bit light on servings, usually in a 2-pound protein container. You get anywhere from 25, around probably 25 servings. The reason for this is very high in protein per scoop or per serving, and it also has a couple add-ins. So start off with calories. Calories are 160. That's about in the mid-range level for protein powder, especially when you factor in this 30 grams protein. 2.5 grams of fat, 1.5 of those grams is saturated. 70 milligrams of cholesterol, 4 grams of carbs. That's it's not terribly high in carbs, but that's definitely noticeable compared to other ones that are lower in carbs. 1 gram of carb sugar, 30 grams protein, so that's very high up on the protein scale for a protein powder. I'm very happy about that. And that's about it with that. And then they add in 3 grams of creatine monohydrate as well. And I believe they added extra BCAAs, which I'm not too sure. They made it look weird. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I know what they did. Okay. Never mind. No added BCAAs. Okay, but 3 grams of creatine monohydrate. So that's your lower end of your clinical dose of creatine. So you should be fine just taking that by itself. But if you want to add in the extra 2 grams to get to your 5-gram dose, then you can. But I was fine with the 3-gram dose, so I didn't have to take creatine. So that's another cool thing. As far as your what's in it, what proteins in it, and stuff like that. So mainly whey protein isolate. You get whey protein isolate, whey peptides, whey protein isolate 97%. 97% being that's what standardizes that last whey isolate is 97% protein, and then whey concentrate. So I'm pretty happy with that. I prefer my proteins to be mostly isolate, and this was mostly isolate, so I can't really say anything about that. The last protein was whey concentrate, but I didn't get any upset stomachs or anything like that. So I think it's very high in isolate. No stomach issues, so no problems with that. And then you just have your flavoring things like this shows chocolate cookie crumbs because this is the cheesecake flavor. And then you have natural and artificial flavors, and then you have like gum blend for the texture, and then you have an enzyme blend, which probably help me digest this, which is papain, amylase, and papain and amylase. And then you have your sweeteners, sucralose, and ACE-K. That's about it. So, for Muscletech's Nitrotech, I mean, I didn't personally buy it. I got it off a Buy.com forum to review. I did that review for them, or whatever. If I found a good deal on it, I would spend my own money on it, though. So I guess I would recommend it to you guys too. High in protein content, 30 grams a scoop. You get your added creatine monohydrate. And it comes in a ton of flavors now. It has its separate series. Those like the PM series. It has the RIP series of Nitrotech, and it has the bulking Nitrotech or something. But overall, the original Nitrotech is just a good baseline protein powder. It's mainly isolate, so it's high quality. You added basically a clinical dose of creatine monohydrate. So I recommend this stuff because I'll personally buy it again. I had no problems with this. I'm happy with the protein content. I'm happy with the protein used in this, and I'm happy with the creatine in it. I'm happy with the flavor. So overall, I definitely recommend Muscletech's Nitrotech, and the flavor I had was decadent brownie cheesecake. Thanks, guys.